Your home is not an investment. This week on The Brian Murray Show. Welcome to The Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. Now, every week I post at the end of the show a tagline that says, if you have any comments or questions, reach out to me and I'll show you why you're wrong. So I posted a TikTok this week about why your home is not an investment. And I got some comments and that kind of thing. So here today, I'm going to tell everybody why their home is not an investment. We're going to go into it in a little bit of detail. On a high level, think about it. Your home is where you raise your family. Your home is your castle. Your home is where you spend your free time. It's where you pick out and display items that are important to you. Paintings, pictures, furniture, lighting. Your home is a reflection of you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel safe. All of those things are about you. It's about raising your family. It's about spending your free time. It's about working from home as maybe your workspace. So those are all the things your home is. So when you're looking for a home, you're looking based on those criteria. I work with many buyers over the last 20 years, many, and their criteria, there's the standard things. Hey, I'd really like an elevator. I'd really like a parking spot. I'd really like 2 sinks in the bathroom. Hey, I'd really like XYZ, hardwood floors, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, French doors, bay windows, high ceilings, steel and concrete, south facing, north facing, east facing, the list goes on and on and on. What they don't say is, I really want a place that's a great investment. And you know why? Because your home is not an investment. It's a lifestyle. If you want that investment, you might have to live in a neighborhood that's not convenient for you. It might be long commute. It might be a place that doesn't have the amenities that you want. It might not be where your friends live. So that's what an investment is. An investment is about the numbers, and you get 2 types of investment. You get appreciation and you get a cash flow. You get one or the other. So if you're looking for an investment, you get to pick cash flow or appreciation. And then based on that, there's some other criteria that you can figure out which homes are going to rent for what, and what those returns are going to be, and what the maintenance and costs or ongoing costs are going to be, so that you can kind of pick what makes sense for your budget. But you don't go into an investment property and go, oh my gosh, I really love the high ceilings. Don't care. Does it give me any more rent? That's why your home is not an investment, because you care about the high ceilings and you care about the granite countertops and the stainless steel appliances and the hardwood floors. And in fact, in most rentals, you're starting to think, hey, is a renter going to break that? Is a renter going to damage those floors? Bamboo floors? Forget about it. Oh, hey, is a renter going to chip my really porous countertop? Hey, is a renter going to spill on the rug? You don't want that, because that just costs you money. But you do want it when you live there, because maybe you really like bamboo floors. That's why your home is not an investment. This is today's discussion point. This is Brian Murray with the weekly numbers for Hoboken and Jersey City, February 17th, 2022. Let's take a look at the key metrics out there. Available homes, 113, Hoboken 150, Jersey City. Does that mean anything to anyone? Not really. What's the scary number? Under contract last 30 days. Take a look at those numbers. 84 in Hoboken. That's about a month and a little less than a half of homes available. And I can promise you, of those available, there are some that are already really gone, and there's others that are new construction or just not for real ready to sell right now. So about a month of homes available in Hoboken. Jersey City, it's a little under 3 months. That's the lowest number of inventory, even through 2020 and the COVID. That is the lowest number that we've seen in a long time. Means the market is on fire. I don't need to tell you that right now. If you are a seller, you probably are thinking, when's the best time to put my home on the market? If you could put it on the market today, that would be terrific. I can help you with that. If you could put it on the market tomorrow, that would still be okay. If you put it on the market next week, I will help then too. Really what you're fighting against is time, because most sellers have to buy something else, and the seller turns into a buyer. So the tables get flipped on you, and now you're in a rush to compete with other buyers and the potential of rising interest rates. They have risen already. One of the mortgage guys today was telling me that he heard that they were going from maybe 5 rate changes to 7 this year. That builds a lot of increase into the marketplace. So where does this all shake out for someone at the end of the day? It's reduced purchasing power. It's more in your monthly payment, significantly more in your monthly payment. So those sellers that are thinking they're going to wait to maximize, don't do it. Do it now. Get in. Become a buyer now. And those sellers that need to sell their home to buy another home, say you're moving to the suburbs or you're upgrading somewhere within the city, sell it. And we have strategies that can keep you in your home for a while so that you have a big duffel bag full of cash to be able to go out and compete. Because if you have a contingency to sell your home, it just doesn't happen today. It doesn't happen today. Again, it doesn't happen today. So let's take another look at these numbers. Is there anything else here that I really want to talk about? Not really. It's that number. It's the under contracts available. That's it. You can look at the sale price to ask price. Those are going to be 100% or thereabouts. They're going to be 100% thereabouts next week and the week after and the week after that and the week after that, maybe even go over 100. Because when there isn't any inventory and there are multiple buyers, that means multiple bid situations. It means over ask on a lot of homes. A seller can push the price a little bit. We saw 4% increase in January alone, but they're going to look back and most realtors are going to be relatively conservative when it comes to pricing the home, simply because they want multiple bids and they want multiple offers to make them look the best. Honestly, what you really want are 2 offers. 2. You want the highest and one other. You don't need 4, you don't need 8, you don't need 20 to think, oh, isn't my home special? You need 2. You need the highest, and you need one other to push that highest to its highest point. And I promise you that highest bidder will be one of the 2, because they have already, if you have a higher price, you've lost a bunch of the other people. So that's today's market numbers for Hoboken and Jersey City. If you have any specific questions about these numbers or what your home is worth, reach out to me and I certainly can dig deeper into the metrics. The good, the bad, the ugly. February 17th, 2022. So let's see the good. Hey, look, as bad as inflation is and interest rates are rising and there's no homes to be had, oh, that's right, we're talking about the good, is that there are still homes to be had and people are still selling and still moving, and it's not stagnant like there's no homes. It's just you have to be very crafty and you have to be willing to understand what it takes to get one. So that's the good. It's not like, oh my God, like sometimes in the suburbs there really isn't any inventory. There aren't any homes for sale because this isn't a time when people put their home on the market. They wait until their kids are going to be graduating from school and they're moving on. Right now, here we have Hoboken, Jersey City, there's homes. There's also new construction. So the bad is just what I mentioned. Hey, look, there's inflation. The interest rates are rising. And it's the winter time. Every week from like January, February, March, you're going to hear me say the bad. And it's the winter. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I mean, this week, 60 degrees. Next week, 6 degrees. This week, sunshine. Next week, 6 inches of snow. It makes it hard for buyers and sellers to plan simply because they don't know what's going to happen. They just throw it out there and hope that this week is a good week and next week is a good week. And then the ugly is that there's really not a lot of certainty in sight. Interest rates are likely going to continue to rise. At least that's what the birds are chirping about. So that's not a certainty, but it's not in the right direction. Inflation doesn't seem like it was a temporary measure and that it's here to stay. And anybody who's trying to buy a new car, a used car, kind of gets that. I gotta tell you, I really would like another car right now. I'd like a newer car. My one car is now 10 years old, so I think it might be time to get a new car, though it only has like 50,000 miles on it. The biggest thing with my car, it's not that it doesn't run or I don't like it or I don't maintain it. It's that the phone does not connect in the car without me doing some manual work, simply because the technology isn't there. I know one day I'm going to come in and it's going to be like, oh, hey, Brian, you have to get a new car because your phone doesn't connect at all. So cars have really become computers. Like, I'm not worried about the transmission or the tires going. I'm really worried about the damn Bluetooth for the phone. So having said that, the ugly is I'm not buying a car. It feels like I'm buying at the top of the market. It's not like a home where the deal you get today is the home today in 2 years. I don't know the cars are like that. I wish somebody would tell me, you know what, Brian, go buy that new car today because in 2 years from now it's going to really suck. So that's my good and the bad and the ugly. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of wisdom here. And it's again from Napoleon Hill. Your ship will not come in unless you have sent one out first. Positive mental attitude is what we're talking about. Now, I know the thing with the car wasn't maybe positive, I hope it wasn't too negative. I'm hoping it's just like a hope, because that's what happens when you don't know. You get a little nervous, anxious, whatever, and then it turns into something that's not hope. But I'm going to be hopeful that new car prices are going to come down and I'm going to be able to get one. So that's the shift I'm sending out. So thanks so much for watching The Brian Murray Show. As always, all episodes of The Brian Murray Show can be found on the website, themurraypropertygroup.com, under the blog section. Like it, comment it, see it on LinkedIn, on Google My Business, on Facebook, on Instagram. It's everywhere. Hey, I also have these daily tips I've been posting on TikTok. Daily Realtor tips. Check them out. If you have TikTok, check them out. They're 30 seconds long, it's a minute long. Really some good stuff for buyers and sellers. But comment on everything. If you really share everything, the market reports are so vital in today's environment. They're weekly. Definitely share them. Tell a friend. And leave me a Google Business review. That would be really helpful. If you like the market reports, just write that. Brian Murray, Hoboken, great market reports. I would appreciate that. So thanks so much for watching. And as always, if there's anything that you disagree with, reach out to me directly and I'll show you why you're wrong. Thanks for watching.